situation where you've had a crush for a really long time, but the one problem is you're having trouble working up the courage to actually talk to them? Well, if so, you're definitely not alone, because one of the most common questions I get here on Ask Kimberly is how to talk to your crush. When it comes to talking to someone, a lot of the advice you're gonna get is gonna focus on what you can't do. Like, don't be too cheesy, don't be too aggressive, don't be too weird, and the list goes on and on and on. And that can leave you feeling really paralyzed. So today I'm gonna give you 5 easy conversation starters, like opening lines that can actually get the conversation going between you and your crush. And trust me guys, even the most shy person can use some of these, they're that easy. I believe in you. If you guys are new to Ask Kimberly, don't forget to hit the big subscribe button down below and come and follow me over on Instagram and Twitter. My channel just hit 100,000 subscribers, which I'm still so excited about. So to celebrate that, I'm doing giveaways on each of my social media networks, so you're gonna wanna make sure you're following so you don't miss out on those. All right, you guys, I know you can't wait. Let's get right into the video. Number 1. Oh my god, Mr. Anderson's class was so dry today. Mr. Anderson's class was so dry today. So all this one is, you guys, it's so easy, is finding something that the both of you have in common and making comment about it. Whether it was the class you just had, the bus ride to school, your teacher, the prom, just about anything. I thought Miss Potato's head was gonna pop off when she was yelling at us. Research shows that we're more likely to actually like someone if we feel we have something in common with them. If you have a crush, just finding some kind of common ground between the two of you is a really good place to start. So a really simple little comment like this can lead to a bigger conversation if the person's actually open to it. So instead of saying something like, how was your day, which can feel a bit contrived and usually lead to a one-word response, making an insightful comment about something you've experienced together is totally relatable and usually has a funny undertone. Number 2, what is the story behind this t-shirt? You are always wearing it. For this one, you're just asking a question about something that other people might not have noticed before, but you're doing it in a curious and lovable way. This one usually works best if you choose an article of clothing that they always wear and just ask them what the story is behind it. I have to know what is the story behind this t-shirt because you were always wearing it. You can even say something funny every time I see you, you're literally wearing that shirt. So to me, I just know you as the guy in the white t-shirt, or the guy with the green shoes, or the girl with the pink backpack. This can become a cute little nickname. This one is especially genius because it actually distances you from the person knowing that they're your crush. Now they think that you know of them as the guy in the white t-shirt. You see what I did there? Not only does this elevate your own perceived social value, but it's a great way to learn about your crush and potentially hear a really great story. Up with it, girl. Rock with it, girl. Number 3, that was a great presentation you just did today. Now this one is easy. It's a compliment over something they have achieved. So whether that's a presentation or scoring the winning goal of a game, you're choosing something that they did great and recognizing that you've acknowledged it. Now guys, this is a lot different than over complimenting someone, which can go way overboard. Oh my god, I love your shoes. Your hair looks so nice. Has anyone ever told you look just like Zayn? This is a premeditated compliment. It's something that usually everyone knows that they've achieved. However, you can feel free to do it in a unique way. The way that you set yourself apart is to point out something that no one else has noticed. That presentation was actually amazing, and I can tell you practiced that speech. The purpose of complimenting is to help someone feel good about themselves and comfortable in your presence. Plus, complimenting is a very small form of flirting, so a thoughtful compliment is perfect for the kind of relationship where you've actually talked to the person before, but you haven't really had the opportunity to do it that often, and you want to get to talk to them and have conversations on a regular basis. Now, number 4 is super cheeky, and it's only for the most daring at heart. It's, hi. Hi. This one is really good for one thing specifically, and that's determining if your crush actually likes you. So if you're really sadistic and you like to rip off band-aids really quickly, this is the approach for you. Saying just hi and nothing else essentially forces the person to either start talking and start a conversation with you, or do nothing and let things be super awkward. Oh, are you gonna say something? Say bye. If your crush likes you, they're gonna work to keep the conversation going. But if your crush doesn't like you, they're not gonna care if there's an awkward silence, and they may even walk away or start talking to someone else. So it's really good because you're gonna know if your crush likes you, but it's also really bad because you're gonna know if your crush doesn't like you. But hey, who wants to be in a relationship with someone who doesn't see them as beautiful and lovely and relationship worthy in the first place? Up with it, girl. Rock with it, girl. So the last one, guys, is what do you think of blank? So this one is telling a funny tale about your life, but in a way that kind of poses it as a dilemma. You're almost asking your crush, what should I do in this situation? And the more details you can give in this one, the better. I have piano tonight and I really don't want to go because my teacher keeps farting in my lessons. Presenting a funny dilemma to your crush that's related to your life is actually so engaging because it gives them the opportunity to actually weigh in on what you should do. I don't know what to do. Like, do I just tell him it's rude, or should I just like pretend it didn't happen and hold my breath? Like, what would you do? It also gives them a little bit of insight about you and like how you perceive situations and the kinds of things that you find funny. So if there is the potential for romance or relationship or chemistry, you're giving them that right then and there. Just so you guys can have like a bank of funny dilemmas to approach your crush with, I want you to list some idea dilemmas down in the comments below so you guys can use that as a resource of things to say when you're looking for something to talk about with your crush. All right, you guys, if you love this video, be sure to give it a huge thumbs up. Come and follow me over on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. And of course, guys, subscribe to Ask Kimberly for more weekly videos on relationships. Bye!